So, hello there. Hi, my name is Rachel Toussaint. I'm a UK solicitor and a specialist immigration advisor. So what I do is I help people who wish to come to the UK to live, work, study, join family or do business. So people want to come to the UK for any reason, and even ultimately to become British. And I just wanted to take some time out to share some information with you. I do a lot of that. I share a lot of information on the internet, on YouTube, on my website, which is www.rogals.co.uk, Rogals, ROGOLS.co.uk, on my Facebook page, which is Rogals-Immigration. And I share that regularly. To be honest, when something comes to my mind that I can share, then I do so. So today I wanted to share with you something that I came across in terms of somebody who wants to bring their children to live with them in the United Kingdom. And the background noise you might hear is the rain. It's raining at the moment, good old British rain. And as I've got some time to myself, I just thought I'd just do this quick post. So often people do come to the United Kingdom and they leave their family behind. And I'm not really talking at this point about asylum seekers, people fleeing for their life. I'm talking about somebody who thinks that to them they want to come to the United Kingdom, and mostly economic migrants. And you know, for me, the term economic migrant, although it's become a term used by governments by our government actually, who wants to take a hard line against immigration and limit the number of people coming to the country. So they do try to stop people coming here just purely economic migrants for themselves, unless they're coming to benefit the country in terms of the jobs that the country has a shortage of. But I'm talking about economic migrants who, for their own benefit, just want to come to the United Kingdom. So they come to the United Kingdom and they have a young child who they've left behind. They've left that child at home, typically with a grandparent or an auntie. And then the years go by and they go by and they go by, and the child gets older, and the child actually becomes a teenager, and then the parent starts, the economic migrant who's in England has fought their own immigration case and possibly settled, even become British. They then look back and think, I want to bring my child over. I want you to do that before the child becomes a teenager, if at all possible, because it becomes very difficult to bring a child to the United Kingdom when they have spent most of their life abroad, not just from the child's point of view, but from the Home Office point of view. And indeed, we've seen the court as well refusing to overturn Home Office decisions where they have said that they have not granted leave to enter for a child, even though the child's mother is here and there's an indication that there's nobody to look after the child back in the country of origin. Because the Home Office, if you imagine, are going to think, and we might think rightly or wrongly, that if you've left your child there age 3, and now your child is 15, 16, even 17, and just before the child becomes too old to come over as a dependent, because you can't come over as a dependent child if you're over 18. So just before the child becomes too old, you then start making an application for the child to come to the United Kingdom. Well, you can imagine that the Home Office won't believe that you've been the sole carer for that child all these years, and they won't believe that it's necessarily in the best interest of that child to come to the UK. And we see that the court is supporting this analysis that the Home Office has made in the past and continues to do now. So if you have a child who you plan to bring to the United Kingdom to join you, then I would highly recommend that you do that as soon as possible, and you don't wait until you're going to say, oh, I've got my indefinite or I've got my citizenship, and then I'll look for my child, which is now 10 years later since you arrived. So you came here for a better life, you plan to bring your children here, you should try and do that as soon as possible to give yourself the best possible chance of success. So I just thought I'd share that with you. There's lots of other top tips that I share on my website, www.rogals.co.uk, and on my Facebook page, which is Rogals -immigration, and we're spelling Rogals, Rogols for sugar. Thank you. Have a nice day.